I really should have ate before I started recording. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Mylika is Beauty, and I am here with another story time. So I'm really getting the hang of these story times. It's really not that bad. Don't judge me for my big eyes just now. Don't come for me. But I'm actually really digging doing story times. Like, I have so many stories that I can tell. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go back again into my past. But this is actually a story time, if you read the title, about the first time I got fired from a job, and they wasn't ready for this. Like, they fired the wrong person that day. So let me go ahead and get into it. It was my senior year of high school. I was working at this shoe store called Baker's, and I was working there. I started like in September. I was doing a good job. My attendance was good, never called out. High sales, everything. And the one thing that I really liked about this store is you got 50% off of your merchandise. So it was 50% off of non-sale items, 35% off of sale and clearance items. So I mean, honestly, you really can't beat that at all. Like, I would say that was a good deal. So anyway, worked at Baker's, loved it, never had an issue with it. The store manager was kind of like iffy a little bit, but I never really worked with her. I only saw her on payday, so I mean, I can live with that. So I would say around the beginning of 2004, because it's 2003 when I started working there. So in the beginning of 2004, unfortunately, my aunt was diagnosed with cancer, and she was one of my favorite aunts. Like, I loved her dearly. I still love her. And unfortunately, she got diagnosed with cancer, and so she just wasn't doing very well. And so it was pretty much that moment where we were gonna go visit and pretty much say our last goodbyes. And I called my job probably like 2-3 hours before my shift and let them know what was going on. So the store manager wasn't there, it was the assistant manager. And so I let her know, hey, the aunt I've been talking about, unfortunately, we're gonna go say our last goodbyes. Is it okay for me to call out? And she said, sure, girl, like, we understand, like, I got it covered, don't worry about it. Cool. So unfortunately, we didn't make it there in time to say our goodbyes. I go to work. I mean, I'm off for the rest of the weekend. I was supposed to work Friday because that's normally Friday and Saturdays are our busiest days. And so they do require you to at least work one of those 2 days. So I was already scheduled off Saturday. So me and my mom and my sister went to the mall Saturday. And I went to go pick up my check because I did get paid that Friday. So Saturday I went to go get my check, and like I said, the only time you really could get your check is if the store manager is there. So she was there, and I said, hey, I'm coming to pick up my check. And she said,
oh, I need to talk to you.
I said, okay. So for the purpose of this video, we're going to call the store manager, call her Lisa. So Lisa asked me to step into the back with her because the store is extremely busy. Like, there's all hands on deck. Like, I've never seen a store that busy before in a long time. Like, it gets busy, but it was like packed, like back to school packed. So we go in the back, and she goes,
so you called out yesterday, and that's not cool. We need at least 3 people on the floor on Fridays and Saturdays, and you called out, so unfortunately I'm gonna have to let you go because that wasn't approved by me.
excuse me?
Yeah, like, I didn't approve that.
So she handed me my check. Here you go. In total shock, I take my check and I said, okay. And I turned to walk away, but then something in my head was like,
hey, bitch, you better turn back around and kind of figure this out.
So I turned back around and said, so I'm a little confused. Why am I being fired again? I approved it through Trisha. I said her name is Trisha, the assistant manager. And Trisha was like, yeah, I told her to be with her family. She's like,
no, Trisha, you don't have that authority to tell her that. It has to go through me. So no, you're terminated. That you abandoned your job because it's pretty much you didn't call out.
and I said, okay, fine. Yep, I'm fired. Okay, yep, I'm fired. Sure. I'm fired. I'm getting loud.
But it's no need to get loud. I can call security.
I said, fucking call security. I'm walking out and I'm pissed. I see red. I'm heated. I go by, and I'm plug that picture again so you can see how many shelves and shit we had in that store. I go by and I just start knocking all the shoes off the shelf, and I was like, I'm fired, fuck this store. And I'm like shoes off the shelf. I've never been fired before, so it was just like a feeling that I couldn't describe, when it's like, it is not nothing I did wrong. I followed all procedures I was supposed to, but because you were mad, because I'm guessing she had to come to work in my place, I guess she was mad about it and she was gonna take it out on me. And if I know what I know now, I know that she wrongfully terminated me. And if I was smart at the time, I would have called corporate and told on her. But I digress. I didn't even do anything about it but destroyed their fucking store. And so she came up from the back like,
oh my gosh, you are so banned from this store. You can't come back anymore. I'm going to make sure they know you can't get hired with us anymore.
And I said, fuck you and this store. Walked out, found my mom, told her what happened. So fast forward to me having to pick up my last paycheck from them. I went and saw that the paychecks were being dropped off. And I walked in, I was like, hey, I'm here to pick up my last paycheck.
And she's like, you don't have a last paycheck with us.
And I was like, if you open the envelope, you see that I did a week. And that, you know, I did a week that I need to get paid for. And so she opened it, I was like,
oh, you did. Well, I'm glad you're here. I just want to talk to you about the whole situation. I want to apologize. I'm sorry for how everything went down. I was
like, can you just give me my check? Thank you. Signed the paper and walked away. Never shop. I have not shopped at Baker's since then. Like, it ain't nothing about Baker's that I want. Ain't nothing from Baker's that I want. Like, they just put a nasty taste in my mouth. I don't really care. Baker's are flopping everywhere. No shade, no tea. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching my video. This was kind of a short story time, but it was like straight to the point. Like, it wasn't too many details that I had to get into. So if you guys want to hear another story, comment down below on what kind of stories you want to hear, and if I have a story for it, I will definitely tell it. So I will see you guys in my next video. Oh yeah, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. When you subscribe to my channel, make sure you hit that bell and it will notify you of any time that I upload a video. Again, thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you for your patience during my hiatus, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.